digital storytelling allows people to create and share their stories. The online space is a powerful platform for storytelling, not only because anyone with an internet network can access it but also because it can reach much greater masses than conventional in-person platforms. But nowadays, the internet provides so many different ways to create and share people's stories that it's easy to get lost in them. That is why, in the next few minutes, we will discuss different basic approaches to digital storytelling. Understanding these basic methods in the context of digital storytelling in youth work is important as it helps youth in finding meaningful and relatable ways of sharing stories and voicing their opinions, encourages their self-expression and boosts their confidence. Several methods by which stories can be transmitted via the internet include storytelling through text, visuals, animations, video, and audio. Each of these methods offers unique opportunities for expression and engagement. Let's go through all these methods one by one to understand how they can be used to create impactful and engaging stories in the digital world. Let's start with storytelling through text. This approach must be the most popular and widespread as it is often the easiest and cheapest approach to storytelling. You can easily insert your stories in social media posts, in Instagram or TikTok captions, but also create your own blog, ebook. Here are some tips and tricks. The best way to create a good textual story is to start it by catching the attention and captivating the readers so they keep reading. Try adding examples or personal experiences, don't shy away from using provocative ideas. Keep the language simple, text, short and well-structured. Focus on the main message instead of filling the story with over-detailed descriptions, and don't bring unrelated things to the story. According to studies, people tend to scan through the text instead of reading it word by word, so use above-mentioned tips to keep the audience interested. Another approach is to use visuals in your story. Sketches, photos, graphs and charts are important tools to convey stories, because the human brain is much better at processing images than words. Your audience will understand the story better and remember it if you combine the text with any sort of visual content. Besides that, visuals also create room for personal interpretations, which makes any story more engaging. Remember that pictures and graphs should be of a good quality. It is as important as having good grammar in your text, and all the visuals should be related to what you are talking about on an intuitive level, as otherwise you risk creating dissonance. After adding visuals, you can go one step further and think about creating animations. Adding some movement keeps the audience's attention. According to studies, animations create a significant advantage in learning in 27% of the cases compared to only illustrations. Next step after images and animations are videos. What makes them different from animations is that they include sound. That way, when the audience gets in touch with the story, it enables not only visual, but also echoic memory, thus multiplying the chances of understanding and remembering the story. Sounds also make the story more engaging and immersive. Perfect platforms for sharing your videos are TikTok and Instagram, which allow you to share brief stories and remix popular sounds freely. And you can easily boost your audience using the social media algorithms. The last approach is storytelling through audio, the oldest method of all. Stories were passed orally much before people invented writing. Today, people can record their stories and share them online like anything else. You may have noticed that in recent years podcasts became pretty popular. Another form of audio storytelling is the song, which has to have rhythm, rhymes, structural pattern, hooks and so on that make the stories told through the song easy to remember, and those stories stay in memory longer, even if certain words of the song are forgotten. It makes storytelling through songs helpful in learning. A perfect example can be the alphabet song used to learn the English alphabet. The best platforms to share your audio content are Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Music and Audible. All of these digital storytelling approaches require use of social media, as it is the most direct and efficient way to reach audience today, especially amongst youth. Important to emphasize that the best story combines different approaches at once, and rarely you are going to meet a plain text or animation without any text or music, so make sure to find the best ways to use a variety of approaches at once.